Rwanda is a country which is developing first in different domains such as politics, education, etc. Sport activities also in Rwanda has been improved due to the contribution of TV media in Rwanda. In this documentary, we are going to watch the contribution of Royal TV to improve sport activities in Rwanda. My name is Juvens Ndaheranwa. Rwanda is a country which is moving forward economically, politically, and in other various levels such as education, sport, and so on. Living standard of the citizen in Rwanda and additional sport activities has been improved. Basically, sport activities in Rwanda have well improved on both local and international level as well as all over the world. Journalists explained about how Rwanda has well developed in sport activities. Patrick Abarugira is a sport journalist on Rwanda Broadcasting Agency, RBA.
Yeah, of course, sport yacu mu iterambere rijyana n'iterambere ry'igihugu cyacu.
Sports discipline in Rwanda is evolving as well as other domains in the country. I think the best way to answer that question is assessing the progress of the sports industry in Rwanda by comparing its level today to the one in the past time, whereby the country was still rebuilding itself after the genocide against Tutsi. There was not enough budget, enough money on the side of government to support each domain. But nowadays we have at least a well-structured sports industry whereby even amateurs have opportunities and platform to do sports for their better living. I also want to remind you that before 1994 Rwanda only had 12 federations of different sports disciplines, but today we have 26. That's also a good fact. We have managed to have national teams for each category. That is also a good point. That is also a good thing, which is positive. Infrastructure wise, Rwanda is also developing because we know infrastructure is the cornerstone of any sports development. So it is good that Rwanda has started a journey of having good sports infrastructures for the development of the sports, whereby kids can have a chance to play from the young age to the upper level. In brief, I think we came from far, but we are still miles away from reaching the level on which every Rwandan would wish to see the sports industry in Rwanda.
However, according to some of sport journalists, there are still a lot of things to be done so that the sport industry matches the pace of the ongoing development of the country. Jire Kalangwa is a young professional sport journalist on Royal TV.
We don't only need the political will or that backing up of the government. We also need people, personnel in this sports leadership who knows what to do, who knows how to plan. Because sports is not something which you say that you want it to be developed today and tomorrow it is already developed. It is something you plan for. So we are still lacking that leadership skills, planning skills on the side of leaders in sporting disciplines here in Rwanda. I think we don't lack so much thing or a lot of things to develop our sports industry. We only lack that skills. We need people who are able, who are skilled, who are committed, and who really want to improve our sports. We don't need people who only want to live on the sports and forget about developing it. We need people who are committed, who can sit and plan for today and tomorrow.
Rwanda has also hosted the tournament of CHAN based on local players in Africa.
By welcoming the mascot of the CHAN 2016, the football playing gorilla. Akrobate mu gatenga batwereka nabo icyo bashoboye. In Rwandan culture, it is customary for the ladies to properly welcome the guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ladies of Urukerereza National Ballet.
Rwanda is not only improved in football sports but also in other sport activities, whereby now is one of the few countries that has cycling tournament internationally. In 2015, it hosted Rwanda Cycling Tour, Tour du Rwanda, and the winner of the tour is Ndaheranwa Valence for the first time in Rwanda. Also in 2016, the same tournament held in Rwanda and the winner again is a Rwandan, Jean Bosco Nsengiyumva. In addition to that, in other sports categories also there were competitions in volleyball, basketball, handball, where Rwandan teams participated as East Africa community teams known as Zone 5. Rwanda hosts annual Kigali Peace Marathon that is likely by every citizen of Rwanda. Not only those sport categories, there is also rugby, netball, rally driving, in addition to cricket and skating besides the development of the country. Rwandans use sport to maintain their body's health and fit. This helps to reduce the rate of some diseases that affect people. All of these sport activities would not have been improved if they did not have journalism commitment, especially televisions in Rwanda. 10 years ago, we had the one only public television, RTV, now which is known as RBA. But today, we have many televisions, more than 10 televisions after 5 years ago. Loyal TV is one of them, and it's a private TV station founded in 2016, which has different programs such as news, entertainment, sports, etc. It used to be called Lemigo TV before being bought by a Kenyan, Dr. Simon Sharu, the owner of Mount Kenya University. Basically, in sports programs, Royal TV has the halftime show.
kurikira ikiganiro cy'imikino half time kuri Royal TV. Half time
ni kuwa mbere guhera isaa 2:30 kugeza saa 4 z'umugoroba, kigasubiramo kuwa kabiri guhera isaa 7 z'igicamunsi.
kuwa gatatu ikiganiro half time nikigucika mu makuru y'isa 1:30 z'umugoroba. Wongera gukurikira ikiganiro half time kuwa gatanu guhera isaa 2:30 kugeza isaa 4:30 z'umugoroba. Cyongera gusubiraho kuwa gatandatu isaa 7 z'amanywa.
Saa 2:30 za nijoro nkurikira icyo kiganiro half time and ready fight and again.
Ni ikiganiro mugezwaho na Elifati Kwizera hamwe na Jules Karangwa,
which play a big role in developing sport activities in Rwanda, whereby it approaches teams in training and all sport activities at different playgrounds in Rwanda, both in the city and local areas. It hosts sports stars live in studio during the halftime show. This program of sport has won award twice as the best sports show in Rwanda in 2015 and in 2016. For details about the Royal TV station contribution to improve sport activities in Rwanda, we have talked to different people, especially Royal TV journalist. Innocent Muvunyi is a sub-chief editor of Royal TV station.
First of all, let me start from how we do normally consider sports news in our bulletin. In our daily news bulletin, we always have a sports slot, whereby the sports desk bring us some pitch stories which we may discuss about, or if there's something which is making headline in the world of sports, they bring us like some items, news items, and we air it in our bulletin. Apart from that, we normally have in our bulletin, we may invite someone from the sports department to come and tell us what is making headlines in the world of sports. Like on Monday, before the sports guys enter the studio for halftime show, they will have to come we host them in our bulletin to talk about the main highlights, what will be the main stories in their program.
Fati Eli Kwizera is a senior sport journalist on Royal TV. Is going to tell us the contribution of halftime show on Royal TV station to build up sport activities in Rwanda.
Urakoze cyane, ni kibazo kiza cyane bwana Juvens.
Thank you, Mr. Juvens. That is a good question indeed. Our contribution to the development of sports in Rwanda can be witnessed by the fact that halftime show has been voted by people as the best sports TV show in Rwanda in the last 2 consecutive years. Our target is to help the sports level in Rwanda go up. Mainly we focus on grassroots program of different federations by giving kids chance to show their qualities, exposing them, as well as having different debates on important issues which can make our sports progress with different sports figures such as coaches, leaders, technicians, former players, anyone who is involved. We do all of these things in reference to other countries whose sports level is better than ours.
Reference ku masporo yamaze gutera imbere.
In order to understand the contribution of Royal TV in developing sport activities in Rwanda, we have talked to people for their feedback on this station's contribution.
nitwa Mberimana François nkaba mba hano Kacyiru.
My name is François Mberimana. I stay in Kacyiru. I often follow Royal TV programs, especially the Sports One halftime show. These guys really contribute much in the sports development here in Rwanda in terms of the fact that they don't only inform us, but also they bring sports personalities, sports figures, sports celebrities in the show for us to have a chance of understanding what their views, what their thoughts are in terms of sports development, in terms of what can be done so that the sports industry can develop. I really enjoy the way they do their show.
Ari byiza cyane nyine ubucukumbura.